Through this weekend, we've been celebrating our Impact Anniversary after we were recently recognized by the United Nations Museum, UN Live, as a Culture for Impact initiative across the world. We had two powerful workshops with the community members. One targeted women, the Dada's Garage, where they were having conversations about water stories. They go through so much when they're in search of water. They go through so much when they're trying to get the catch from the fishermen, including contracting deadly diseases in deadly relationships with the fishermen.
You cannot stop the night fishing unless you sit with the fishermen. Sit with the BMU and find out why is it that they fish at night, and say these are the dangers we see in the night. We bring in gender-based violence because a lot of things happen, bad things happen to women in the night.
And then on the other hand, we had the Jalupo Cafe, which is a platform that brings fishermen to talk about issues on fair fishing, about fair fishing. What is their role in fishing with the illegal fishing technique? So everybody had a conversation on individual responsibility, holding leadership accountable, and the people themselves just playing their roles. So on the other hand, we had the Toto Festival, which happened this morning, where kids from around came to watch storytelling for climate change through film, a partnership we had with DocuBox and Tunga Media. We had the hub open to show the plastic transitions, the innovation, looking at how textile is being upscaled. We unveiled the shop.
I have seen the innovation hub where we are right now. They call it the Dunga Inno Hub. And in here I have seen amazing work by the team here, especially teaching and young people and women skills on recycling products that usually would be thrown away.
And the theme was Arts and Culture for a Living, Peaceful Planet. And how do we bring that out through the programs we were seeing? Not just discussions, even Kandalaziwa Dialogue, which is the Lakeside People's meeting, happened, and there were two discussions, one with the experts, scientists, including professors from the university, the students, and the fishermen and the fisher folks themselves.
Climate change impacts are with us, and they're becoming worse every day. And why? Mainly because of what we do.
By planting trees, we are actually able to act on climate change by reducing global warming.
And then, of course, there was a youth debate and dialogue around the question of whether it is time to change the name of Lake Victoria, because we need to own it.
This is the identity of the Luo, and if they can't protect it, they lose it. It's part and parcel of their lifestyle. When you see a Luo, you see Lake Victoria, you see a fish.
It was an eye-opening and also a platform where most people got educated, yes, and got aware why the need of protecting NAM Lolwe and decolonizing it from Lake Victoria to Sango.
And then, of course, all that culminated into exhibitions. There is the Bougainville Avenue, where artists are exhibiting some really amazing work made out of found objects.
This year, I started off to duplicate and recreate our cultural jewelry. That is the Luo cultural jewelry, and with the hope that we continue training the younger people, continue exhibiting it, so that as a people we are able to identify ourselves when we see others wearing the pieces that we know as our own.
But what was most amazing was the amphitheater, the Ziwani Amphitheater. It's a boat on the ground with a sail called Alila. Alila was a sail that we made out of 3 old sails. and turned into one big sail of waste clothes, torn sails, and there she flew on the day of the opening. So I have seen a festival that ended every night with high energy performances. Teardrops set us with Kamwana on the first night.
Japeng, 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 Majato. Japeng, teardrop, Majato.
Check in. We are the best. Geographically, climatically, economically. We are the best.
And then we had Sango Soul and Wakake playing the Nyatiti. But then we had the Mgangamkuu show last night, which was, highly octane energy. And it was pure Lake Victoria sound mixed with jazz, Afro, traditional, folk, you name it. Macadam just nailed and killed that show. NAM Festival is just trying to basically use art to bring all these conversations together, using empathy and cultural talent that speaks to people's emotions.
NAM Festival is one of those festivals that are keeping things that are dying and bringing them back to life. The lake and the music, the Nyatiti music itself.
An gi nyithindo mapuonjo gi Nyatiti kapayo. Nyatiti achiel mano kapayo en siling 10,000. To kuom dwe achiel anyalo payo Nyatiti kata 20.
Nyatiti instrument is on the verge of disappearing. So we thought about the danger of the sycamore fig tree, which is used to craft the resonator as an endangered species in this region, as a gap that we needed to come and connect with the people and tell them this culture is disappearing, and at the same time the raw material is also going.
We planted 15 sycamore trees right here in the school and named them and tagged them.
Kizazi chetu sasa tumekuwa kama hatujaitilia maanani, hatukujua maana yake sana ama umuhimu wake, lakini nimejifunza umuhimu wake. Kwa hivyo saa hii siwezi pendelea ikatwe, hata mimi nitatafuta nipande.
Used most of recycled material to make our sets. Our signages are made out of recycled material. We've even had some installations like there's a boat, the MV NAM, a beautiful boat that was left to rot, but then we took it up and then we repurposed it, and it's now a beautiful seat that you can chill. So that's what we're doing. We're turning threats into opportunities.
Why do we not feel the love for Lake Victoria? Why do we not have ownership for Lake Victoria? There's a lot of people who depend on it for a livelihood. There's a lot of it that is cultural. There's a lot of it that is just purely, human right. I mean, water is a commodity that all of us should access, but some of us are accessing it when it has been contaminated by a lot of chemicals. The laws don't work anymore. If you look at the regional cooperation, it's just a piece of paper.
If we are not careful, it will get to a point that our water will be so polluted that we won't be able to drink it. And water will be sold. The one thing that was there before anything else was created in this world will be sold. Now that's a time that we would not be happy as humans. We are heading there if we do nothing about it.
The same way we depend on it for food, for water, the same way it's looking up to us to take care of it, to not throw litter into it.
A lot of the damage is coming from human activities. Hotels, industries, domestic waste. let's learn how to segregate organic waste and inorganic waste. Take it to the recyclers so that people who are resourceful can get the raw material in different waste materials to regenerate them into other products. Like pillows like this. These are pieces of waste that were actually generated by different tailors, but those pieces have been carefully put together through Viraka technique and made into a cushion. And this is alternative income for our girls and women.
You can't say that because there is no garbage bin, so you'll throw wherever you're throwing because there's no garbage bin. Keep it in your pocket. Go put in a particular, even if people are just throwing them everywhere, you keep it in your pocket.
The first category should be a green bin where you put all the organic materials, all your kitchen waste, anything that can decompose. Number 2 is a blue bin where you put all the recyclable material, plastic, paper, glass, metal. Number 3 is a black bin where you now put all the other general material.
So what we do is we get as much as possible from our production unit and different production units. We stop the ones that would have gone to be thrown away and use them to recycle so that there's no more waste going out there. Also, we always call for people to donate their remaining jeans, because from jeans you can make bags, you can make pouches.
You can protect the lake by, first of all, ensuring that as legislators, and I'm talking to my colleagues here as legislators, that we put in policies and laws that will protect the lake, protect it from pollution, protect it from overfishing, so that there's a way that we, as we fish, we also protect the regeneration.
We can use art to bring back myths of the olden times. We can use art to showcase paintings of our land before and now and what we hope for it to be in the future. We can use art to write poetry, telling stories of the lake, so that when people hear it, they want to come and visit it and they want to keep it clean because they understand what that means.
It's about an experience more than a festival. For we believe our lake is our future. Without justice for Lake Victoria, there cannot be justice for East Africa and the entire continent. Because why? This is the symbol of pride, the water spirit of the continent, connecting through River Nile, 11 basin countries, 440 million people. That's half of Africa.
The impact of this festival, the NAM Festival, to me as an artist, as a creative business idealist, is the number of ways I have seen we can use as a community to keep our environment safe. The economic impact of this festival is ensuring that we as artists who are creative and have not been known out here by other people in the community have that platform. It's a marketing platform. When we give out our contacts, we are creating connections with a lifetime.
To all our partners, we're really happy. Those who came on board to support this festival, we are really happy and really appreciate and look forward to more engagement so that we make this planet beautiful for our generation and generation to come.
So I look forward to setting sail to a new vision where we work deeply in the community to set up conversations and changes that we seek and desire to see.